with the Black Ops beta, I can tell you that it is definitely a Call of Duty game. Critics say it is more of the same, while people that defend it are still going to get it no matter what. Now, I can be cynical and I can be angry about it, but I'm certain that Call of Duty anger is not an entire personality trait. Understandably, people have had some complaints over the years, and they finally addressed one with the skill-based matchmaking. I have to admit, when I was playing, it was fun, but that's just it. Call of Duty, it's a kid's game now. During the Battlefield 6 launch, apparently Black Ops 6 is going to be free for a little while, but the conversation goes back to the same thing every time. Are you going to buy it this year or are you not? Nothing changes. Content creators Neros and Blame Truth have been making some pretty interesting videos on the Call of Duty franchise, and recently, Nero did one called Activision added SBMM back to Black Ops 7, and there was a comment thread where Blame Truth said, "See nothing but universal praise with the no SBMM playlist, even from me, but apparently that isn't the data." I made a quick comment that said, I went back to MW2 out of curiosity after playing Black Ops 7 for a bit, felt like I was walking in molasses and I cooked a full course meal while waiting to get into a match. No SBMM or EOMM is the only way, and even then, just not convinced. The maps are a little busy and head glitching, etc. See you on Battlefield 6. It's a pretty good thread, and some people have gone back and forth about the comments about skill-based matchmaking and such. And one comment reply that I got was from Shush Aha F7F. They said, "I totally get what you meant when you said how different old CODs feel compared to the new ones now. And yeah, I mean, every major PvP game has SBMM. Every PvP online game is inherently competitive, especially Battle Royale. It's just the nature of the game. I think a lot of people play games they don't actually enjoy playing," which I think is an interesting take on that. At the end of the day, I think games just need to be fun and accessible. And I feel like that's what the people behind the Call of Duty franchise are now trying to do. They have ignored a lot of the community for many years, and they have basically told them to keep playing the same game over and over again. We're going to keep reskinning it, and the file sizes are just ridiculous. It's just gotten to be kind of crazy. While Battlefield 6 is ahead in the sales, Call of Duty is still making those sales, and that's just because they are a juggernaut. They have been around forever, and as a longtime player, I'd love to see some things change, and I'd also like to see some things go back to the way they were. But at the end of the day, you can't please everybody, and not everybody's going to like the changes they make. I do agree with many of the points that are criticized about this game, and I'd like to see some positive changes and bring the community back together. I do think the skill-based matchmaking thing is a big thing to make the game relevant again, but that should not be its only selling point. I think that that should be a top priority, and they could have did that 5, 6, 7 years ago, but they haven't, and they're just now doing it because Battlefield 6 is obviously taking over the conversation. It is all about what you're going to do with your time, and I'd like to spend my time just having fun. Take care.